Hi everyone, this is Janis. Let's take a look at one of the most influential books in my life, Be Obsessed or Be Average by Grant Cardone. I have probably read this book like 15 times during last year and this year, and I can't get enough of it. It is that good. If you're a person with big goals and strong determination to achieve them, then this book is written for you. For those who don't know, Grant Cardone is a sales genius, author of 7 New York Times best-selling books, and real estate investor. Today, I'll share 6 ideas that you can take away from the book Be Obsessed or Be Average. Number 1. Becoming obsessed. Being obsessed is the only option that you have if you want to achieve true success in your life. And obsessed means that you become single-minded on that thing that you want to achieve. Grant says that he has been most confused in his life when he had more choices than he could handle. And he has felt more in charge in his life when he narrowed down his choices and focused on few most important things. Don't try to work on 3 projects at the same time. Why do you want to write blog about fishing and then create a YouTube channel about fitness and also start a Shopify store to sell Wolf mugs? This spreads your energy and resources in 3 directions and reduces your chances to succeed. You could literally triple your chances of success if you picked one thing and became obsessed with it. Get others on the same page. You need to let people around you know where you're heading and that you will do anything to get there. If those people don't like it, then you need to let them go. Don't leave white space on the calendar, because white space on the calendar means that you have scheduled a meeting with the devil. Biggest problems in your life you will create when you have too much time off. When do you spend most of your money? When you have too much time off. You have to stay busy generating income or educating yourself. So don't rest for a minute. Instead, focus on your goals. Number 2, there is no such a thing as part-time obsession. You can't be obsessed only in evenings between 7 and 9. And you can't be only weekends obsessed. You have to be all in all the time. This will make you constantly think and internalize your dreams and goals. And you will start to see opportunities around you. You need to go to that conference to expand your network. Or you need to talk to that person who has done the similar thing that you try to accomplish right now. You might think that it's crazy to 24/7 think about your goals, and it's true. You have to understand that all obsessed people are crazy. So if someone is criticizing you about your goals, then you have to understand that you're going in the right direction. Number 3, overpromise and overdeliver. You probably know the popular saying, underpromise and overdeliver. While in theory it kind of makes sense to say, I don't want to overpromise and then underdeliver, Grant has some great points that will make you change your mind to overpromise and overdeliver. First of all, when you underpromise, you're literally lying to your customer because you're promising less than you're capable of doing. And all of this for the simple fact that you want to surprise the customer and overdeliver. Second, if you underpromise, it makes your offer value lower and you might even lose the business because your competition will beat you. Third, creativity follows commitment. This is an amazing concept. When you overpromise, you're then forced to deliver on the promise. This will make you and your team to continuously improve and make your product or service better and better over time. Can you see how this all makes sense now? When I first heard it, I was a bit skeptical about it, but now I couldn't agree anymore. So don't be conservative about your offering. Instead, focus on improvements and how can you serve your customers the best. Number 4, average people. On your road to success, you will meet a lot of average people, simply because most of the people are average. Having average goals and settling for whatever life gives them. They buy a car, take a house on a mortgage, and are happy with a pay raise every 2 to 3 years. When you have conversations with them, you have to understand that people are usually talking to themselves. That's right, they're not talking to you, but to themselves. Why you work so much? Why you need so much money? Why can't you be happy with what you have? People try to make sense of why they gave up, and they will try to convince you to do the same, because you will remind them about all that they gave up on. It's not that they don't want these things, it's just hard to get them, and they simply gave up and settled for average lives. Your friends and family might like you, but that doesn't mean they have a good advice for you. They don't have your dreams and your goals, and they don't know how amazing working towards them make you feel. The only person that knows that is you. Number 5, only quitting is failure. It is impossible for you to fail if you don't give up. You are unbreakable and you will achieve all your goals and probably more if you just don't give up. Because when you fail, all you have to do is just to start over again. Failing is actually not a failure. It's just a real practice that didn't work out as planned. And you're not failing because you're collecting data. With every failure, you're getting smarter because you're figuring out what does not work. And you're also getting stronger against the setbacks that might occur in the future. It is just a matter of time until you figure it out. But you have to stay persistent. They talk about the rock and the stream. The stream wins, it's not the rock. So the next time you think about quitting, realize that the only reason you're having this conversation is that there is another side inside of you that doesn't want to quit. Number 6, making sense. How do you make sense of things that doesn't make sense? Because your entire career you'll be faced with things and situations that doesn't make sense. You have to be a believer, even if nobody has done it before. It doesn't make sense to start a business because 50% of them fail in the first year, and chances of becoming profitable are small. It also doesn't make sense to build a personal brand, investing time and energy, sometimes for years, without any guarantee of any payback. But if you want to be successful, you'll have to play with these odds, and not just to play with them, you'll have to be 100% sure that it will work. Otherwise, don't even try. Successful people will always choose opportunity versus guarantee. If you have a big monster goals and you want to achieve them all, then I strongly suggest that you get a book and read it. Or even better, get an audio. Because then you don't just consume the information, but you also consume Grant's energy that he's putting in while reading the book. If you want to manage your time better, have more structure in your life, and achieve your goals, make sure you check out my time planning application. You can set goals and track progress towards them, create time blocks and build your own daily structure, as well as log your time and measure your performance. Best of all, it's totally free, so press here to check it out right now. I'm working on new videos every day, so be sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next episode.